Hello, Calvin.
Hi, welcome to our China Store Support Center.
Yeah. Fantastic.
It is. This is our new home.
Yes.
So this is the milestone wall, which we hope to continue to be able to add on and add on to it. But it obviously begins with the 1998, when the brand was founded, to 2013 when we first came to China mainland. Hard to believe it was 12 years ago.
Oh, yes.
Just a couple of employees to what the team has grown the brand into. So many of our local activations that we do in the market here, from our summer sweat games, which we kicked off in 21 and we celebrated our 5th year. Thousands of people participate across the country and sort of build and compete for the opportunity of ultimately winning the sweat game. So it's been a great activation. Our World Mental Health Day activation, we just launched our 3rd one this year, right here actually on the West Bund, which is a great way of local activities, from run to yoga to train sessions, where we can bring our ambassador community in and really support the local community in the notion of movement and well-being, and bring awareness, quite frankly, to mental health by celebrating this day over a couple of weeks and activating to just bring awareness to it. So it's part of the conversation and way to celebrate it. And we've just celebrated our 2nd year at the CIIE. As I said, we're going to have to keep adding and building, because it's been 12 years and we're really just getting started in terms of the opportunity and the potential that we see in this market. And this new store support center's an investment and a commitment to the market, and also an unlock of what's possible for Lululemon ahead in the market.
Well, this is a brand new office in Shanghai.
It's impressive.
Yes, it's the new home of Lululemon. In China, we see China is one of the most fast-growing market in the world. So what role does it play in Lululemon's global map?
It plays such an important role in our global opportunities that we see with the brand. We've been in mainland China since 2013. And we now have over 165 stores. We're in 45 cities. It's our 2nd largest market outside of the US, and really feel we're just getting started in terms of the momentum and the opportunity behind the brand. So we're really focused on delivering the best in 5 key activities, yoga being our core, but run and train, golf and tennis. And when we see in this market, run is having such a wonderful momentum building activation across so many of the communities. So how we show up and how we deliver run gear that satisfies the guests' needs is critical for us. Tennis is another great example of an activity that's having a really wonderful moment. Building awareness around our story and the impact we want to have is one of many opportunities we have. And this was an opportunity for us to do just that. And as you alluded to, this notion of playground for well-being, it's core to who we are. Having fun is a big part of this brand. We want to serve the mindful athlete. We do that through incredible product that we believe helps our guests feel their best so they can perform their best. But having fun is a key component of that. And I do think the playground of well-being really represents the spirit behind how we want to activate in everything we do, be it in the stores, in our local communities. Have fun, be fit, stay active, move, and connect with other people.
Let's talk about some of the activities that you held and some of the research Lululemon did.
This year, Lululemon worked with Tsinghua University and released the China Wellbeing Report 2025. You get involved in the very early stage and even went to Tsinghua University.
How does that happen?
Yeah, I mean, it happened through a great partnership and I think aligned interests. And back to the bold ambition of Healthy China 2030. I think having research and understanding of how do individuals view their health today, their well-being, and what can we all collectively do to have us all feel more well moving forward. So I think working with Professor Peng in terms of that research was a beautiful intersection of alignment of philosophy and desire and vision, and then the research really allowed us to identify key areas of opportunity. So, very robust. I think over 50,000 Chinese contributed to the survey. And what we learned from it is absolutely what our instinct was, which is those who feel most well have balance across both their mental well-being, their physical well-being, and their social well-being. And 70% believe that they can improve their well-being through movement. So the importance of exercise in any form is critical to driving and achieving the Healthy China 2030. When I was there with Dr. Peng, we rode around the campus we rode around the campus on bike rentals, which was fantastic. And we just shared a lot around his own views and experience and research, and that of myself, which is the importance of movement in really recovery. And however people find that mindful moment, some it may be meditation, some it may be reading a book. For me, it's through exercise. But finding the mindful moment throughout a day to be able to sort of reset, recalibrate, and finding balance in life is so critical.
Yes, I actually look at the report, look at the research, and then I found it's interesting that Lululemon tries to promote the mental health, mental well-being, physical well-being, and then social well-being. And in the report, it mentioned about actually Chinese consumers look forward to get more social well-being. How do you think about in the future Lululemon can do for the society?
Yeah, I think of social well-being through the connection of relationships. And I have 4 children. And when I look at where they spend their time today, and a lot of it's on phone, and a lot of it, feels more connected through devices to other people versus connecting directly. So how do we solve that? Being an authentic relationship is core to this brand. With our guests in our stores, through our educators, committed to a physical store presence as much as leveraging digital and online, in relationship with community and ambassadors in every market we serve, and then how we host and bring people together. It's that notion of togetherness that I think you can have fun, but just being able to move and that social connection is so critical. But I do think, the social well-being is the piece that collectively we need to keep encouraging and pushing and finding ways to bring people together.
You are a passionate athlete. You joined triathlon competition, marathon competition, and you even went to Chongming to join one of the triathlon. That was an Ironman, right?
Yep.
So tell me your feeling getting into these sports activities in Shanghai.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's coming back in springtime, so I think I've already circled that on my calendar. Hopefully, I'm counting on it to be. And I think sport is such a motivator for well-being in general. And
It's the engine.
It's the engine. And for me, I always say I race to train. Because I love the training, I love just being fit. Why? Because that's where I do my meditation. It's where I do decompress, and I find my mental recovery is through sweat, where I can just decompress at the end of a long day. Each floor has sort of a canteen, coffee bar, the outdoor patio, some tabling so they can refuel.
You make me want to walk here. On my left-hand side, we can see the beautiful Huangpu River.
It's incredible, isn't it?
And now here we're at the rooftop of the
Rooftop patio.
China Store Sports Center, right?
Yep, absolutely. An opportunity to come, relax, maybe join in a conversation with a colleague, or just take in the sun. But what an incredible location.
Yeah, this is your own well-being playground.
Absolutely.
Inside the office.
Inside the office. We've done a lot here in the community over the number of years, from our World Mental Health Day activations, which are literally right off the front porch
Yeah,
here,
there, the
where we
Star
activated
Museum, yes.
and had multiple runs up and down the West Bund, multiple yoga and train activations. And we just think it's such a great center for culture, art, the connection, the community piece, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So in the notion of just, bringing our store support center to a location and creative, energizing environment for our colleagues, and one in which we can build relationships with the community, I don't think there was a better opportunity for us, and I just couldn't be happier with how it turned out.
So what is the next chapter of China?
The next chapter, I think, is building upon the chapters that have been written, but just more in a impactful, even a greater, impact to our local guests. So the chapter is really continuing to work with all of our partners on helping and playing our role in Healthy China 2030, and then move beyond. But ultimately, we want everybody to feel their best so they can perform their best and bring well-being into top of mind and helping everybody achieve that.